Hey guys, welcome to the pod.
The Pea Pod. I am Peas.
And I am Ladle.
And we have a full ladle of peas just for you.
So let's get to it.
Let us get to it.
Alright, welcome back. Different outfits. Ooh, spooky.
Yeah.
Happy October. Ooh, spooky.
But it's not going to be that way on Friday.
Ooh, spooky. Yeah. So, welcome to Wednesday.
Welcome to Worship Wednesday.
Worship Wednesday. We're going to talk a little bit today. Right before this, we were talking over ideas for this episode, and a friend of ours suggested, I don't remember how it sparked, but I was like, oh, top 10 reasons why I don't like Fergie.
Yeah.
And that led to where we are right now, which is music fails over time. So, sort of in an AFV format, we will be going through our favorite music fails of time.
Yeah.
And, some of them will be personal experiences. Some of them will be YouTube videos.
Oh.
Starting with Fergie's version of the
Fergie
national anthem.
if you don't know, Fergie is some famous singer.
Fergalicious.
She's not really.
Did I say that?
I have no idea. She's not really relevant anymore.
No.
But she did this national anthem in.
Fergie was #1 on my sister's Spotify Wrapped.
Oh. She did this maybe, I don't know. This says 6 years ago, 2018.
Yeah.
So that may be when it happened. I don't know. But she sung the national anthem for an NBA All-Star game, and this is how it went.
Yeah.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly at the twilight?
At some point, Steph Curry tries to stop laughing. He
Yeah.
starts laughing really hard, and he's just trying to hold it back. I mean, all the players are.
It's just so. How do you describe how bad that is?
I just don't even know. I don't know what she was thinking. I don't know if she was. Some people.
She just came up. Wait, hold on.
Where is it? I'm so sorry you're having to endure this right now. Where's the clip? Oh. Yeah.
Just what? It's right here.
He's shocked.
It's right here. He thinks it's hysterical. Steph can't help it. Thank you, Thomas.
I love that.
I just don't get it. Does she think that's actually in tune?
Who told her that was good? Secondly, some people speculate that she was intoxicated during this.
It's entirely possible. That was terrible.
She claims not to be, which is worse, I think.
Yeah, I would rather be like, yeah, sorry, I just was like, I hit it really bad that day.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's just bad.
Now hit it, Thomas. Go to the fader all the way on the right and turn it up just a tiny bit. There you go.
Try it again.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. Anyway.
And the national anthem is arguably one of the hardest songs to perform.
Probably, because it's a lot of pressure.
United States national anthem is just musically very challenging to perform vocally.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know. I've sang it poorly before, but not like
Does
that.
she admit that is bad? Has she ever
I've never
said
seen
like,
her
yeah, that
statement.
was pretty bad?
I've
But
never
like,
seen her statement on the matter. But I bet that when she was singing it in the moment, she was like, I ate that up. You know?
clearly something has been.
She's like smiling like she just like gave the world a gift.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
It's like, we're not laughing because it's good.
Yeah.
And the national anthem can also be hard for other people, such
Yeah.
as Symbol Kid.
Good transition. So this is all. This is the Star Spangled Banner, which is
the national
the
anthem.
national anthem. But this looks like it was filmed a lot of years ago, 11 years ago.
Yeah, it's very old.
This is
but it's so funny.
Yeah, just so I'm gonna just listen. Listen for the cymbals.
And then what does he do? What does he do? He doesn't know what to do. The cymbal just broke. Puts him down. Thank you for your service.
So the kid's cymbal breaks and it
the
clashes to the
director-
ground and he doesn't know what to do, so he just sets the other cymbal down and then salutes the flag that everybody is saluting.
Instead of putting your hand on your heart like most people would.
It's pretty crazy.
It's so funny. And the band director, you could see him conducting.
He just-
when he goes up for the salute, he kind of does one of these. He's like,
Because he
when you're a teacher and kids do something funny, you're not like really supposed to react. You know what I mean? Oh gosh, what is this?
when you're overqualified for the job. Have you never seen this? No.
Oh, I was very concerned for me.
What is this? Some guy in a donut-looking costume who was drumming for looks like some sort of kids program.
Yeah, but look up.
Wait.
Okay,
Okay,
you
here it
can
goes. Here it
stop.
goes.
Oh,
Oh my gosh! What is going on? What is going on? This feels like a prank.
stop the video.
That's absurd. That's crazy. Wow.
That reminds me of this season on America's Got Talent. There's this one kid. I think he's 3, and he's a drummer, and he's incredible. He's super talented. But there's this one, I think it's Britain's Got Talent clip that there's these 3 girls, and they come on and look up like 3 girls, Britain's Got Talent, Simon's angry,
Uh-oh.
sassy, like something like that. I forget what they called themselves, or like it's whatever it was, but it was giving Alvin and the Chipmunks vibes. Yeah, that girl. Oh my gosh, but she says some bad words, so we'll just have to cut them out, but that's okay.
They are Louise, Tasha.
Hold on, skip ahead to the actual like
students and lifelong
performance,
friends from Wil-
because she thinks that she's so good. She says that she's better than the Spice Girls.
Singing trolls.
Souls.
Yikes.
Don't make me come down there.
Sorry. The singing
Souls.
souls. Okay, tell me honestly, girls, what's the sort of dream?
The singing souls.
Uh-oh.
There's not a lot of movement in this.
Not a lot of stage presence.
You don't remember.
No way. No.
I'm gonna spot something on
First of all, she talks up that she's better than the Spice Girls, and then she goes after one of the judges. Hold on, fast forward past
Honest
this
with you,
tragedy.
it's one of the worst groups I've ever heard in my life.
You want to come up here and sing, Simon? Because I'd like to see you face that lot.
the attitude on her is insane.
'Cause trust
But-
me, I can just be as bad as you lot.
You are grounded.
Wow.
It was just awful. You should be the spokesperson.
Yeah, this girl starts
You just
talking
swap
about
places with
something.
Lippy.
Swap places with Lippy. But at one point, one of the judges is like, well, you know, I'm a professional singer, yada yada. And she's like, you know the difference between me and you? You use auto-tune and I don't.
That's not her though. That was a different
is it
video.
different?
But I know what you're talking about. Yes.
I thought that was her.
No,
for
no,
some
but you're
reason.
right. You're right.
But it's the same attitude.
It's the same attitude.
insane.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Almost all of the X Factor is just terrible auditions.
Well, yeah, that was the
And
point of it.
I know,
mean,
but it's just so funny to me. It's supposed to be a show kind of like American Idol, I
Yeah.
thought, is X Factor.
Yeah.
But American Idol has a lot of great artists on there now.
well, yeah, they changed it so that it's like the audience has shifted. X Factor was supposed to be all about the funny laughs and the
Yeah.
embarrassing, and American Idol was supposed to be like all the sob
I
stories.
feel like you
know.
want music fails, go watch
Yeah,
X Factor.
X Factor for real.
Oh my goodness, but it's so funny. And I've had fails of my own before, you know, performance-wise.
Tell me about him.
I got into a playing test of sorts. It's called Student Achievement Testing. It's for piano. It's through Western Michigan University. And I got in to play, and I was doing sight reading, which is, you know, it's sight reading, so how good are you gonna do? But I just started playing something completely different. It wasn't even on the page. I don't even know what I was doing. And the person was like, I'm just gonna stop you. Why don't you just take a minute? And I was like, yeah. But for student achievement testing, you had to have 3 pieces memorized. You had to do a music theory test, an oral awareness test.
Goodness gracious.
And you had to do sight reading and scales and technique. So
that is
it was a lot. And
serious.
I usually scored a 98 or a 99.
Okay.
I worked really hard for it, though. I enjoyed it a lot. But I never messed up on my actual, 3 pieces that I had to have memorized. But there were times that I made a fool of myself in other parts of the thing. They like you to do your, what is it? I'm trying to think of what it's called. Why can't I think of it?
Scales.
No. They're like,
Harmonics.
I'm playing them in my mind.
Inversions?
Inversions. Oh my gosh, thank you. They liked you to play your inversions where you're going do 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 do.
You
And
roll
my
through 'em,
piano
yeah.
teacher, you didn't have to do it that way. You could just do 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 do.
Oh.
And you can do that. And that's what my teacher told us we should do because it's easier. You don't have as much chance to mess up. But I wanted to show off, so I went in there and I did it the other way,
Which
but
you've
I-
never done before.
which I had never done before.
Oh, no.
And it was terrible. I was like, you know, it was just bad.
Oh, no.
But yeah, I don't know. Or there was plenty of times where I would walk into lessons and I hadn't practiced it all over the week, and I was like, yeah, I totally practiced, and then it just sounded like trash. Embarrassing. My senior year, I was doing a senior spotlight piece for my band concert. And so I went out before the concert started and I played a piece on the piano. But nobody knew that I was going out to play before we went on. And so I got out there, house lights are still on, all this stuff is still happening. I sat down, I played my piece, 2 people clapped. They didn't even know what was happening. I got up and I left, and I almost cried because I was like, nobody even knew I was there and I worked so hard.
Actually, very sad.
Yeah. Or my choir concert senior year, they needed a person to play the djembe. And I
A
was
what?
It's a drum. It's
Should have done that for exotic instruments.
yeah, the djembe. And
The
I
djembe?
was like, I'll play it. I can do it. And that is not how you spell that. Jimbe. Nope, that is Jim. Jim Bay.
Okay. There's djembe.
That's Jinbei.
But this is an M. And when I search M,
Type in instrument, drum, something. That.
There's a D in it. DJEM.
I didn't know.
Oh, it's just one of those drums that you
Yeah.
have at school. Okay.
Yeah. So,
the drum.
and I was like, oh, I can play it, but I didn't play it well enough while I was singing, and so it was rough. I wasn't allowed to play with the choir for a while, and I was just supposed to sing until I figured it out on my own. I was like, oh yeah, I'm totally good, like, at playing the djembe. Yeah, I know what I'm doing, and then I didn't know what I was doing.
Oh my gosh.
Talk big game.
How do you spell hallelujah?
Like that.
Was it his? Was it Richard Meyer? So I played a version in high school, and I don't know who arranged it, but a version of Hallelujah Chorus. And there was a night in high school. It was my freshman year, and I was in the symphony orchestra, and because I had STEM, and so the only orchestra I could be in was in symphony. And so it was the symphony orchestra, the concert orchestra. There was the singer, the chorale. What did they call it in high school? Whatever they called it in high school. The vocal group. I can't think of it now. Choir. They just called it choir. But they had all the alumni of Forest Hills Eastern, and any other singing alumni from Forest Hills be up on stage. They had all the orchestra. Everybody was there. And we all played Hallelujah Chorus, sang it, played it. At the very last measure, there was a Hallelujah, Hallelujah. And then there's a stop, a rest where nobody does anything. Bum! At the last chord, everybody goes crazy. I had played this piece so often, and I practiced it so well. I had the whole thing almost memorized. And so we are getting through the middle of the piece. And now I'm used to sitting in the front. But for some whatever reason, there were people in front of me. So now I'm not used to, because like sitting in front, you can see the conductor just out of the corner of your eye. And so I'm looking while I'm playing. But then during the concert, I can't do that. So I'm in the middle. And so I'm constantly having to look up at the conductor to check my tempo and everything. And so I get about halfway through the piece and I lose my spot. But I know this piece so well, I'm just playing it, trying to figure out where I am. Where's the notes, where I'm playing. We get to the last chord. And I thought there was another note. And so everybody plays the last note. I play a nah when everybody is silent. And then the last chord. And I never outlived that through my entire high school career. Everybody talked about it. Everybody knew about it. Nobody. It has been to this day the worst musical mistake I've ever made.
That's.
And I
tragic.
wish.
I've never had something that drastic.
I mean, you could not have created it worse. Like, you seriously couldn't have like painted a worse situation. And I would love to find the right. The right one, but I don't think I'm going to find it because it's impossible to find. But anyway, so that's always been my worst musical mistake.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I've had embarrassing moments, but not like musical moments. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was one time I was receiving this award. It was called the Tiger Pride Award. It was so dumb. It was for kids that didn't do well, and then the teachers felt bad for them, so they gave them awards. Pretty much.
Dang.
So I was up with all the delinquent kids and me. And I was like, why am I here? And then I start walking off the stage because that's what they told us to do. And then everybody starts yelling at me in the audience. And I'm like, oh, they love me. Oh, hi, guys. And then they're like, no, turn around. And I turned back around, and they're trying to take a picture with all the kids who won the award. They didn't tell me there was a picture, and I was at the end of the line. And so they said, as soon as we're done announcing blah, 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 walk off. They were done announcing whatever they needed to. I was walking.
Yeah.
You know?
Doing
and then
what you were
it was
supposed
so
to.
embarrassing, though. I was like,
Dang.
I was very red in that picture. I'm like beet red. It's on the school website somewhere.
That is tough.
Yeah. And I got it from my algebra teacher. I started out that class with a C, and I ended it with
No way.
I ended it with an A+.
This is it. That was it. So, okay, listen, ready? Listen. So I'm lost at this point. I don't know where we are. I'm trying to find it, but I'm playing it anyway. And then I go, "Noo, noo." And everybody heard it. Everybody heard it.
That's tragic.
It is tragic.
I'm sorry.
Yep. I was
Not as sorry as I am about ending this episode right now, though.
Dang. Okay.
If you have some musical fails of your own and wish to share, leave them in the YouTube comments. Or if you have any funny YouTube videos that you would like us to watch, go link those in the YouTube comments as well. But we will see you on Friday for a very special guest. Woohoo! And I am very excited for it. So go watch Fridays as soon as it comes out, and we will see you next time for another heaping healthy ladle of peas. Bye, guys.